And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Eternal Sonata. When we last left off, we were sort of in the middle of a cutscene, so now we're going to continue where we last left off. We have Retta was saying a sentence here, and unfortunately, because Sam Riegel has already said that, you're going to have to deal with my voice for a little bit. It's not that simple, Beat. Think about everyone involved. Andantino, Baroque, Forte.
Which one should win? We ordinary people don't have any way of knowing which of them is right.
I would imagine they have their own agendas.
But one of them has to be the good guy, right?
Who knows? They might all be evil in their own way. Then again, they might all be right. It's hard to be sure.
Then, how are we supposed to figure out whose justice really is true justice?
Understand?
Can you explain it again, Jazz?
Claves, why do you always need things repeated?
I'm sorry, but this is an important mission, so I want to make sure I get it right.
Yes. This mission is vital to our cause. I'll explain it once more. Is that all right, Falsetto?
DC Douglas!
Fine.
Julianne Taylor!
The objective of this mission is to rescue the guardian of Agogo Forest, who is being held in the dungeon beneath Forte Castle. We'll infiltrate the castle tomorrow at dawn.
But the castle gates are heavily guarded. What will we do about that?
We'll use the underground passage between Hanan Hills and the prison. This information is solid. Our members spent a full year investigating it.
Falsetto's right. It won't be that difficult a mission. We just have to bring the Guardian back.
Why are we rescuing her anyway? I mean, how will rescuing her benefit Andantino?
Apparently, Waltz is searching for glowing Agogos. One of our members spotted his man Fugue in the Agogo Forest. So, it makes sense that they would want to detain the Guardian and make her tell them about the glowing Agogos.
The glowing Agogos? But what on earth does Waltz want those for?
Well, they do taste good in soup.
Falsetto, if you don't take this seriously, we'll end up making a mess of even the easiest missions.
Fine.
Apparently, Agogos double the effectiveness of ordinary mineral powder, and glowing Agogos will probably increase it even further. If Waltz gets his hands on those, he'll have an unlimited supply of mindless soldiers.
I guess from Waltz's point of view, by multiplying the effect of the mineral powder with the glowing Agogos, he'll be multiplying the number of troops he has at his disposal.
I get it now. And then he'll use those troops to fight against Andantino.
I don't know about that. I seriously doubt he'll be attacking Andantino anytime soon. He probably considers Baroque more of a threat.
All right, you two. Come on. I think it's about time we cut the chatter and got to work.
I bet you thought that we were gonna play as them. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Jazz is not a playable character. I know that Falsetto is, but but I don't think Jazz is a playable character. Acquired score piece. In relation, I believe that Crescendo. Oh, actually, it depends. What was I gonna do here? I got something. It was an item, so let's just go ahead and check things. Copper necklace. Okay, that sucks. Oh, we can do. Oh, yeah. Okay, so coup de grace and Peau Grave. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Poison blood. Nope. Okay, lace veil. Ooh. Okay, I see what it does. Okay, yeah, sure. You could use the health anyway, so then we're gonna go with Sun Slash and Shadow Assault. Now, for you, Warren Bow, of course not. Nope, nope. Heal Arrow, Sacred. We're gonna have Heal Arrow set to, whatchamacallit. We'll have Sacred Strike set to holding it. And anybody else, see if they have anything. Pretty close. Fire Blast. Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter per se. Vivid Shot sucks. Okay, we'll go with Power Smash and Night Shot. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't use beat enough to warrant having something like that because it's kind of silly. Shade Comet. No Nether Wave! No for you. No for you, Polka. Oh, do I have to leave? Oh, I mean, wait. That was a stupid question. I thought, for a second, I thought that I had to leave from the other way, but no, that's just silly. You know, I probably should go back and save now that I think about it. Oh, this is a save plate station here. Okay, what do we have here? Hannon Hills. Oh, there's a save station right here. Okay, so one thing I would need to mention, there are a couple things here. We're going to be talking about voice acting for a little bit. Well, for those of you who don't know, I don't think I've ever mentioned this on this channel, but I've been interested in actually doing voice acting work, you know? Like legitimate voice acting work, right, ladies and gentlemen? Not like my Ace Attorney series where I'm just, the whole sole purpose of that is just to have fun and goof off, but to do like legitimate voice acting work. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I've been learning Japanese, is because I want to like do voice acting work in Japanese. Well, not just in Japanese, I also want to do voice acting work in English. I'd like to do both, but you know, like English more for like video games and Japanese work for anime, although I know that it is kind of hard as a foreigner to get voice acting work in Japan, but that's, it's something that I want to do. I probably should have attacked from behind. So
Don't get cocky.
one thing I need to mention is actually, so I've mentioned before that Erin Fitzgerald, and you've probably seen in the credits that Erin Fitzgerald, she does the voice of Polka in this game, right? And I said I didn't really know anything that Erin Fitzgerald did per se, because like I only looked at her roles in Tell's games, and the only Tell's games that she played in were, I believe, Exilia, which I have not played. But actually, she did the voice of both Erica and Trisha in the video game Catherine, which means that we have 3 Catherine voice actors in this game. We have Jameson Pierce, who did the voice of the narrator in this game. In Catherine he did the voice of
Pretty good.
in Catherine he did the voice of the narrator in that game. But you know, Tales of Vesperia, he was the voice of Duke. Let's go ahead and open this up first. What is this? Acquired Angel Trumpet. Okay. But then there is Erin Fitzgerald, so yeah, she did the voice of Trisha and Erica, which, now that I think about it, it actually does kind of sound like Erica a little bit. Not so much Trisha. Like Trisha's like a very, I can't do a Trisha voice. But then there was Liam O'Brien.
How about we go around?
Liam O'Brien, he did the voice of Q Moore. Okay, that's a terrible. He did the voice of Q Moore in Tales of Vesperia. He did the voice of, I mostly know he did Gaara in the English version of Naruto. I mostly know him for doing, I'll never forget his role as Brian O'Neill in Mafia 2, but he did the voice of Orlando in Catherine, so there's that. And one thing I've noticed, actually, I believe that's, yeah, so all the Catherine people that I know in this game so far. Liam O'Brien, we haven't met his character yet. I don't actually know what his name is. I believe his role is uncredited, but it's one of those things. Oh, another thing I should mention. I'm sorry, I need to get all my voice acting work out of the way real quick. Other thing I should mention is that I did mention that I believe her name is Hannah Hollingshead. Was it Molly Hollingshead? Hannah Hollingshead? I'll need to look it up. She did the voice of Viola in this game. She did Kaufman in Tales of Vesperia. Oh no! Anyway, they shouldn't be too bad since we have like good healing attacks though.
Don't take all day.
Don't take all day. But we're not in very strategic positions. That they put Viola in like the worst position ever. But what was I gonna say? But actually, I believe her name is Molly Hollingshead. She has like 2 aliases that she goes by in these games. 2 aliases that she goes by. So, and I don't believe she's credited as Molly Hollingshead in this game. She's credited as something else. It was like Amy, what was her name? not Amy Rose. There is no. I don't think it was Amy Rose. It was something. It was something else. And you might be saying, no, of course it's not Amy Rose. It's Sonic the Hedgehog character. No, there's somebody who actually goes by the name, who legitimately goes by the name of Amy Rose, a voice actor. I don't remember who she is, but anyway. One last thing I'll talk about for voice acting work, and then I'll be finished talking about that for now. Is I haven't really talked about any of the Japanese voice actors because, well, I'm playing in English, so, you know, the Japanese voice cast has been somewhat irrelevant for this series, but I felt I should mention them. Okay, so, in contrast, Aaron Fitzgerald does the voice of Polka in the English version. Aya Hirano does the voice of her, or is it Hirano Aya? It's Hirano Aya, actually. No, it's Aya Hirano. Anyway, let me go back, actually. I think I missed something. She does, why do I just randomly do stuff like that? Okay, they're attacking from behind. That was not very intelligent in my part. Okay, that's not good. Ow, they still do quite a bit of damage, but it's no big deal. I could just get Viola to do like a level 4 overall, a 32 echo whatchamacallit. But yeah, Aya Hirano, she does the voice of or Hirano Aya, whichever you prefer. It prefers if you wanted to do it like the Japanese way or the American way, or the Western way, you know. But oops, Hirano Aya, she does the voice of Polka in this game, and you know, for anime roles, I guess you could say she does Migi and Kiseiju Sei no Kakuritsu, which I believe its English name is Parasite the Maximum. She did the voice of Lucy in Fairy Tail. I want you to guess what the English title of that one is, and she did. What was her other major? Oh yeah, she did Suzumi Haruhi in Suzumi Haruhi no Yutsu. Like that was her other major role. And so then you have Saito Chila, who I believe does the voice of March in this game. She does, she did the voice of, well, for most modern anime fans, you'd probably know her as Homura in Madoka Magica. There we go. Heal Arrow to take care of all her wounds. And, one other voice. Oh yeah, Sonozaki Miya. She did the voice of, I believe she did the voice of Viola in the Japanese version. I mostly know her for doing Aruru in, Puyo Puyo games, various Puyo Puyo games, but she also... What the heck? Did Sea Viper in the Japanese version of Super Street Fighter 4. Or Japanese voice dub, I should say. Because you get both Japanese and English regardless in the English version of the game.
What the... Hey, there's a breeze coming from the crack in this rock.
One second. Oh, what? No, really. Like, what's going on here? Like, what was the point of that cutscene? Is this something that was I supposed to go here or something? I feel like I was. I'm not quite sure, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm gonna stare at this for all of like 2 seconds to come up with an idea of what's going on, and then like if I can't think of anything at all. Yeah, it is Hirano Aya. That's what I was just stalling time to make sure it's Hirano Aya. And the thing is, it's like, sometimes I confuse myself because, you know, when I talk about like names, like people of Eastern Asian descent, I usually do the names that they are usually said in Eastern Asian way, which is, you know, like surname first, given name second, unlike, you know, what we do in America or just in Western culture in general, where it's a given name first, surname second. So. But the thing is, not everyone does that. You have some people who are like, we're gonna be using anime fans here, because we're gonna be talking about anime voice actors here. Some people do it given name first, surname second, you know, like the Western way, and some people do surname first, given name second, like I do. And sometimes I get confused a little bit because, you know, there's no universal standard for that. Some people do one way, some people do it the other way. So, Hirano Aya, there we go. It's just because I hear a name said both ways. It's just that both ways sound right to me, you know. It's one of those things. Whatever. Well, we've rambled about stuff for long enough. Let's talk about Eternal Sonata for now, huh? So, anyway. back to the subject at hand. Maybe you should try doing one of the new moves, huh? Like, okay, so Sun Slash. I mean, it's not really a new move, but I just want to show off. Oh, I forgot. We have 4-second action gauge. I forgot about that. I was treating this like it was 5 seconds, but no, it's 4 seconds. I completely forgot about that, actually. I doubt that it's going to drop below 3. 3 is probably going to be like the shortest that we're going to get for action time. And then probably... Oh, crap, I forgot! And probably our tactical time is probably going to just be 0 at its lowest. Like, there are just certain things, like... There are certain things that... They can continue to lower it, but there are certain things that they just have to... Oh, wait, I forgot we have 20... We have 20, whatchamacallit? Okay, let's switch... Oops! I held Y! I swear I held Y! Alright, whatever. That was a waste. That was the biggest waste ever, man. There we go.
Not bad at all.
Leave it to Viola to finish things off, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, these guys are such losers, man. Everyone is such a loser except for Viola. All hell Viola. Alright, glowing tail of a rabbit that lives... Okay, so... I want to add a couple more offensive items, actually. So, because since we have, like, healing characters, like... Healing stuff is a bit less important now, I think. Okay, so, Odd Chocolate, we're gonna add that. We're gonna add another one. And then, okay, so we'll add 1 Club Clover and then 1 Peach Cookie. There we go. That's 20. Oh, there's like a caravan over there. Oh, and there's a save station. Ah! Somebody help me! Someone's being attacked! Alright, let's go ahead and fight.
Let's go!
Alright, let's go! Okay, anyway. I'm done being stupid for now. Let's talk about the game for a little bit, because I've been rambling too much about voice acting. I know that not everyone really gives a shit about stuff like that, but it's one of those things. You know, I am on board 2015 was trending on Twitter yesterday, at least when I'm recording this, so I felt like it was a suiting time to talk about stuff like that. Anywho, whatever the case will be. So, I feel like, I wonder, I'm curious about that one thing, like, we went to that wall, right? And, like, Creator was like, oh, there's, like, wind coming out. You know what? The thing is, I didn't even bother checking to see if I could enter that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save and see if I can enter that. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Viola's next. Okay, out. I don't like this terrain because it forces me to use my melee attacks with Viola, which, you know, isn't too bad of a thing per se, except for the fact that, you know, I mean, because she does quite a bit of damage with melee, but I want to take advantage of her distance, you know? That was close! Thank you! I thought I'd give this fella a rest, so I stopped my cart, but then those monsters showed up and caught me by surprise. I'm so glad my merchandise is okay. Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention that I'm a merchant. I pack all my goods on my cart and sell my wares wherever I go. From time to time, I carry items you won't find anywhere else. Why don't you take a look at what I've got before you go? I'll even cut you a deal since you did save my life. Oh, that's sweet. This is like the traveling merchant from Resident Evil 4. What you buying? Or what are you buying? What are you selling? That's a garbage truck is coming by. Okay, so one thing I want to do is I want to go back. This episode might be like a minute longer, maybe. It depends. One thing I want to do is I want to go back to that other area and see if I can enter that cave thing or not. Because I'm just used to Tales of Vesperia, because like in Tales of Vesperia, it'll let you know if you can enter a place. Like if you go up to a door, it'll let you know, like if it has like the name of the area that you're entering. Like it'll say like Surveyor's Guild or something, like that lets you know that you can enter, but Eternal Sonata doesn't do that, so you sort of just have to use guesswork here. Can I open this door? No, it doesn't look like I can. Alright. Let's go this way. Freaking garbage truck, man, I tell ya. Alright, let's go. Oh, no!
You foolish creatures!
And it looks like we can't... Ah, this episode's gonna be like a minute. Or I could just do it off screen. I never do that, though. I never... You guys are gonna sit through it. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna have to sit through it. Okay. So much for using my distance attacks. And... Nope, I didn't get a chance to. Alright. That was just me capturing the audio of the garbage truck passing by because, you know, the garbage truck just felt like being a guy for it. Actually, it's right in front of my house right now, but I believe I successfully captured the audio for it, so I should be able to... That's... whatever. One of those things, I suppose. We should make short work of these things, though, I think, anyway. What I actually want to do is use Viola's hill arrow. I always call it, like, healing arrow for whatever reason. I don't know. One of those things, I suppose. Hill arrow. 32 Echo might have been a bit overkill considering we weren't really in that much danger of death, but it doesn't matter. One of those things. I believe that maybe an 8 Echo Sky Divider should kill him. There we go. Have a nice nap! And Sacred... Actually, no. What I want to do is... Coup de grace. There we go.
This is but a brief parting.
This is but a brief parting. Yes, it is, Frederic. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go up. And jump around. Jump, 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 jump. Let's see if I can avoid this guy. So I don't feel like fighting him. We're going to go up to the save station. We're going to save. And then we're going to... And then I'm going to end off the episode with an awkward pause and start off the next one. I hope that's okay with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. This episode went on for a minute longer. Or actually, yeah, it's going to be going on for 2 minutes longer than planned. But that's alright. Alright. No big deal, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, let's go ahead and end this episode off with an awkward pause. See you guys later. Blah!